Hello. Raquel, seeing as you did your crazy low down camera angle, I thought I'd do something crazy as well and put it up on my wardrobe, as it were. And apparently people look better when you see them from above anyway, so it serves a double purpose, being weird and incredibly flattering. Speaking of flattering, I got this denim jacket today. Do you like it? I've never really owned a denim jacket before, so I don't know if it suits me at all. I'll let you have another look. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I bought it when I went to a charity shop this morning because I realised it's Halloween in like a couple of days at the weekend and I don't have like a costume or anything, so I thought, I know, instead of going to a fancy dress shop, I'll take a look at a couple of not fancy dress, charity shops and see if they've got anything that I could use. I ended up buying a t-shirt as well, which could well be the single greatest t-shirt I've ever owned. So far, mainly because of this t-shirt and because of this hat, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to go as a pirate, but not just as like just a normal pirate. I'm thinking I'm going to go as a vampire pirate or a vampirate. It's an awful pun, but you know, that's sort of what I do. The thing with films for me is that I like to try and think of myself as sort of like a sophisticated, intelligent film viewer, and that sort of if I had like a list of quotes from films, I'd pick all like the really sort of deep and meaningful lines from the films, and those would be like my favourite quotes from them. But I was trying to remember all those, but the only ones I could remember were just the really funny ones. I don't know if you've seen Donnie Darko, but there's this fantastic line where he goes up to this fat Chinese girl. I promise that one day everything will be better for you, and she just goes, "Shut up!" And there's other things that I could like quote the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, obviously apart from like the elvish and dwarfish bits. There have been several times when I've just gone on for about 2 hours with someone else just batting backwards and forth Lord of the Rings quotes at each other, and it's just amazing when that happens. But I have to admit that my main source of quotes that I actually genuinely quote in real life is Anchorman. That's Reading for you. When me and my brother are both at home, back at home, not here, this isn't home. Well, it kind of is home, but when I'm at home, my brother's there as well, we literally quote Anchorman at least twice a day. Most days considerably more. If I chose one quote from Anchorman, I wouldn't be able to because they're all fantastic. So if I chose one, I would have to systematically go through every single line in the entire film and quote that at you, at which point it sort of becomes a bit pointless because you could just watch the film. So I will just say every single line in Anchorman is quotable, and that's my answer to that question. You may notice I'm filming this quite late. I mean, it's still light outside, but it's later than the morning. I was going to film this morning, but I forgot my camera when I went out to go and buy this amazing t-shirt. But I'm filming quite late because I've just had to be writing up a presentation on a chapter of a book about etymology, which it's actually more fun than it sounds, weirdly, but it consists of about 3 hours in the library trying to understand something which is summarised in one paragraph at the end of the chapter. Raquel, I'm not going to give you any more questions just yet because also you've got to do the film quote question yourself, and also I don't know if you're doing the overall film question answer thing. I might be able to answer that one myself early next week. I've got to think about that over the weekend because it's a massive question, but I'll let you continue to ponder that. I've got to go and eat now, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll see you on Saturday, and be ready for crazy things when I come back on Tuesday. Raquel, you already know about most of the stuff I'm referring to, but Linkateers, you're gonna be in for possibly a treat. I don't know. Goodbye!